Hi. So, it's been... God, I don't know how long it's been since I've actually gotten the camera for this YouTube channel, but I don't really like to do this very much. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like being in front of the camera. I'm more the kind of person that likes to be behind it, operating it, and doing fun, crazy shit with it. But I really did need to make this today. I feel like this is important, and I apologize for the sound quality in this. I know it's going to be atrocious. I'm recording with this. I'm trying to make it sound halfway decent, but I don't know how well that's going to go. I'll try and doctor it up in post, but I don't think for this kind of video it really matters. Anyways, I digress. It's been a really bad couple of years for me, and I want to make that apparent because I know that the channel has not been very active, and that does have a lot to do with it. I really have not felt like myself these past couple of years, especially this past year. I think 2019 has really proven to be one of the lowest points in my life, and I have finally started to realize that I am feeling horribly depressed, alone, and miserable, and I've started to work towards getting some help, but I'm still nowhere, I'm not in a good spot, and it's going to take time for me to recover from where I was and from where I am, because I've only just started opening up to people about how I feel, because I've mostly been concealing it for years now, and I feel like opening up about it did really help. There was a great outpouring of support for me, which was nice to see, because typically I'm the kind of person that gets ignored. I'm sort of the third wheel in every relationship. People don't actively check up on me. They don't really give a shit unless they need me. And that was something that another YouTuber by the name of Louis Rossman, funnily enough, he does board repair. He does like component level motherboard repair. I guess we have that in common. But yeah, he said something that really did mean a lot in one of his videos, and that was, if someone isn't going to piss on you if you're on fire, then don't give a shit about them. And I think that hearing that did help a lot. I'm going off on one of my little digressions again, but hearing that did help a lot, to be honest with you, because there are a lot of people in my life that over the course of the past week or two that I've just simply cut out of my life, because I'm pouring so much time, so much effort into these people that don't give a shit about me. And it's just I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm stupid. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing this. But I was doing it, and I was making myself miserable. I was trying to, make friends with people that just did not give enough of a shit to want anything to do with me. But I do still have friends. I'm not saying that I've let everyone go and I'm, shutting my life down and I'm, not talking to anybody. That's just simply not the case. There are still many friends out there that I love very much, that I have a very deep connection with, that I can still go to if I need help. And for any of you watching out there, I'm not going to name names because I don't want to cause any privacy concerns. I don't want to cause any problems for you. But thank you very much. You mean more to me than you could possibly ever imagine. And it's something that's difficult for me to say because I'm an introvert, but when I do say something like that to someone, especially when it's on a one-on-one, when it's one-on-one, or if it's something like this where I'm finally opening up about something, just understand that when I actually say that out loud, that's not something that I say very often, and it does take quite a lot to get something like that out of me. So thank you very much to all of you who are involved. If you happen to be coming across this, I will be sharing this video with many of you. Not all of you, but many of you. But yeah, I have started to seek some of the help that I need, but the problems have mostly come from the fact that I simply have lost the drive to do anything anymore. Music, videos, repairing all kinds of this stuff that I used to do all the time. I just don't do it anymore. I don't do anything anymore. I just sit around and I'm miserable all fucking day. I mean, if you want to know, I'm going to be perfectly level with you here. If you want to know how I spent my evening when I got home from work the other night, it was with this, a pair of headphones, and 6 hours of me sitting at this desk sobbing my fucking eyes out. That'll give you some perspective as to how that I have felt. And it's a lot of it's loneliness, a lot of it's the fact that I don't have anyone here physically. I have no love life, and I know that's kind of TMI. I'm going to leave a lot of that stuff out of here. I know that's kind of TMI. because that's a personal matter that I'm dealing with outside of outside of this. I'm sure none of you can really help me with that one. But the other one is just, overall, I'm just lonely in general. I'm just so fucking lonely. I don't have anyone that I can spend quality time with in the way that I want to. Because it's just, I just don't. Like, I have friends and all of that. But I need someone that's going to have maybe a closer relationship with me, someone that's going to be able to comfort me in a way that's not necessarily like a partner, but not necessarily like, a friend, like something closer than that, but not, I don't know if I'm making any sense when I say this, but yeah, I'm looking for someone that can just sort of be my best friend and help me through hard shit like this. And I have people like that, but I don't know if I'm, to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm explaining myself very well. I'm not thinking straight. I haven't been thinking straight for a very long time. But I hope you at least understand what I'm getting at here. But to be honest with you, I just need someone to fucking hold me. Is what I need. I mean, I'm not going to be a pussy about it. I'm just going to say it. I mean, I'm a human being. I have needs. And it's like I have been so secluded all these years. I've locked myself away in this place for so many years now that I don't realize how much of a human need physical contact and interaction with other people really is. And having locked myself away in this fucking room for so many years, I've become too much of an introvert. I've become too secluded to the point where I haven't let anyone into my life the way that I probably should. And it's definitely taken a toll on me to some extent. That's definitely, yeah. And a lot of this stuff I'm just learning about myself as I say it, because it's sometimes all you really need to do is talk, and things come out, because they're in there, they're in your head. You just don't know how to say them until it's time. But yeah, I've just been horribly fucking lonely, and that's the most major component of how I've been feeling. But yes, the loneliness and just the lack of drive that I've had to do anything in my life has completely overtaken me. I sleep until 3 p.m. I did actually force myself out of bed early to make this video. I actually am sitting here just past noon, almost 1 o'clock, which is probably some sort of record for me as of late, unless I need to go to work, which, hoo boy, we're going to get on to work, actually, here as well. I have a bird that's in her cage trying to get my attention right now. Let me fix that quick. So work. Work is slowly fucking killing me. It is definitely a large component of this as well. I work somewhere that I don't want to say the name, because if I say, I'm going to say some bad things about, the experiences that I had there. So I don't really want to get in a defamation lawsuit over saying this company's name, but I'm pretty sure. Largest retail in the world, use your imagination. I work for them. And I really don't like working for them. It's not necessarily the store that I work for in general, it's just the company, some of the policies that have been put in place, and the fact that it's fucking retail. Retail makes me want to rip my fucking pubes out and shove them up my own ass. I really do not like working in retail, but to be honest with you, it's the only thing that I saw viable for myself coming out of high school, and now it's the only skill that I know in the workforce. I mean, yeah, I have all of these skills, that I can freelance with. Hell, I could even offer my services to a company. I just haven't gotten to that point yet because I haven't cared. So it's like, I just, yeah. Yeah. Work is just tearing me the fuck apart. It's incredibly stressful, and with the holiday season coming up, I'm really not looking forward to it, because I'm already depressed as is. It's already difficult for me to get out of bed in the morning as is, and with the holiday season coming up, and with the department that I work in being electronics, I'm pretty sure you know how those stores get during this time of year, going into this time of year. In a department like that, one of the biggest departments of the season, of any part of the year, to be honest with you. We're incredibly busy back there, and we're one of the #1 stores in this area. So you can probably get a grasp for how busy it gets, and it gets very stressful, and you deal with a lot of fucking crackheads. You deal with some of the worst that humanity has to offer, and I really have had enough. I hate people, for the most part. I am very introverted. I am not a people person. And having put myself into an environment where I do nothing but deal with people has been to the detriment of my mental and physical health. I do not foresee myself staying in this job for much longer. I'm looking for something maybe in manufacturing, because I'm more the type of person that is more doing tasks. I'm more, moving things. I'm more like actually completing a task. That's what I like doing when I'm at work. I like it when they put me on a project where I'm like building something, or I'm moving something, or my apologies, moving something around. Just doing something that keeps my mind occupied, as opposed to something that isn't dealing with people. Because to be honest with you, most of the people that I deal with are stuck-up old fuckers. I do have some people that when they come into that building, they put a smile on my face, absolutely. But to be honest with you, with the vast, vast majority of the people that I deal with, they just seem almost as miserable as I am. And they let it rub off on you. Like in retail, that shit really does rub off on you when you work around that shit 24/7. Especially when you're someone like me. I have anxiety. I have problems with anxiety, and it is hard for me not to take some of these things home with me at the end of the day. And they stick with me. I can't help it. I can't help it. It sticks in my head, and there's nothing that I've been able to do with it, do about it. And it just sticks, and it sticks, and it sticks, and I can't get the fucking thought out of my head, even if I try to distract myself. And it's fucking ass. It's terrible. It's this. I have these constant fucking panic attacks, whether it be about work, whether it be about relationships, whether it be about this, that. I'm having constant fucking panic attacks. I feel like Joseph fucking Stalin. I'm so paranoid. It's ridiculous. I hate how I feel constantly. It's terrible. I hope no one ever feels like this. This constant fucking paranoia, like everyone and everything hates you and is out to get you, and it makes you feel like you're trapped. It's claustrophobic. It's terrible. Never let yourself get caught in this. It's the worst. And that's it's just all of this shit, work, relationships, this fucking place, fuck off Windows, all of this just piling up on me all at once. And it's starting to break me, and I've finally realized that, and like I've said, I'm starting to get help. And it's helping, but I would honestly be lying if I said I weren't having some suicidal thoughts at times. I won't act on them. I'm going to at least say that. I know better than to act on those thoughts, because I've seen some of my friends go through that. I haven't had any personal friends that are close to me personally commit suicide. I've had some that have come close, and I've had to coach them through that. But I've seen, some of my friends, what they've gone through with people who have, and I don't wish to bring that on anybody. I think I already stress people out enough, and I don't. I'm not going to do that. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. A lot. Like, a lot. And sometimes when I'm joking about it, it's not really joking. It's a genuine thought that I have on my mind that I feel the need to get out. As a desperate cry for help. And yeah, and I am finally admitting to the fact that, yes, those are cries for help. But I say them in a way that doesn't sound like it, and it's usually with friends that I meme around with, so it's like they don't realize. So I don't know. Yeah, I would be lying if I said if I said I weren't having suicidal thoughts a lot, because I have been. I have been. But I'm not going to act on them. I'm going to stop myself. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to step back and look at this. And I do have things in my life that are worth living for. I have people that are worth living for. So I'm not going to do that. But the stress has gotten to the point where it makes me want to. And I'm admitting that now. So yes, that's me venting about my shitty life. I could talk about a whole lot more, but I don't want to keep you guys here for super long. I just want to let you guys know what's been going on and why this channel has not been seeing any activity. But with me trying to help myself out here, with me trying to get myself back on my feet, you might see something come in a little while. I do have some ideas. I've actually got over here, let me get you some crotch vision here. Oh fuck, my fly's open. That's amazing. Let me fucking zip that up right quick and just kind of... That's quality. You get to see some high quality dick on this channel. Okay, anyways. These little guys, I might review these. These are the most unsuspecting, trash-looking headphones you've ever seen in your life, I know. But they sound like God coming in your fucking ears. So, maybe a review coming on those soon. My first headphone review. Maybe I am looking into getting to like some more serious stuff, like the console overview on the PlayStation, which I'll have playing in the background here because you need to watch that video because it only has 500 views because YouTube fucked me. And they aren't showing the video to anyone. Like my other ones have like nearly 15,000 views. Like the Dreamcast one is fucking it's going incredibly well for me. It's actually gained me so many subscribers. Most of my subscribers are from that, the Saturn video. But this video, this is another thing that's been stressing me the fuck out. This fucking video. Do you know how much time and money and effort I spent on that shit, YouTube? I am pissed about this fucking video. I spent nearly 2 months of my life producing this. I bought so much equipment for this video. I paid for fucking Creative Cloud. I'm still paying for Creative Cloud, by the way, which I can't use right now because Adobe cut me off, so I don't even know how I'm going to edit this video. I'm probably going to have to pirate Sony Vegas and use that. But, yeah, I broke, so I can't pay my Creative Cloud bill right now. But I want to get this video out today. But yeah, this video. This PlayStation video, I really want you guys to watch this video. I'm going to have like a link or something at the beginning of this video, maybe. Just in my desperation to get somebody to see it, because I spent so much time and money and effort on this video. This is a proper production that I had to make assets for. I had to buy equipment for this. No one's seen it, and it's not the viewer's fault. It's YouTube. YouTube is not suggesting the video. The people who have seen the video have told me it's one of the best fucking things they've seen. It's just that, yeah, YouTube isn't showing it to anyone, but yeah, there is activity coming on the channel. I promise you that, but it's going to take time because my recovery is going to take time. So please be patient and bear with me because I do have really awesome things coming up with this YouTube channel. I have ideas. So with that, I think I'll end this one. If you made it through this entire video, you have a lot of respect from me. Just listening to some fucking 20-something whine about his shitty life on the internet for however long this has been. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video and if you've watched it all the way through, thank you very much. It means a lot because I honestly, to be honest with you, I don't expect anyone to do that. So with that, goodbye, and I will see you in the next one. There is more content coming soon. I promise.